we are starting with the second logo design. If you are just listening to me for the first time, it means that you have missed about 2 or 3 videos back, and also you have missed the first design that I did. In this video, we are going to do a more complex design. I have already produced this logo, and here is it. I've already produced it before. I produced it for a client, but I just want to replicate it here in order to help us to understand more how to use CorelDRAW in order to do your graphics design logo, or to design your logo generally. How to use the CorelDRAW to do your logo, to design your logo. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to be explaining every step ahead, so you just pay attention, follow my steps, and repeat what I do in order for us to achieve the results. I'm not more of, first of all, interested in the color. We can give it another color. I'm interested in just producing accurately the same thing I drew, or the same concept that I brought out for myself, or making a little changes to make it better, but not to make it far worse. All right, so let's get started already. So I will first of all draw these lines to show the size of the logo. Okay, it's not going to be perfect because I'm not going to replicate it exactly the way it is. I'm just going to try my best to make sure that I show you what I want to show you. Okay, so this is it. Let me leave this one for now, and then, or let me put it here just for the sake of putting it till when I need it. So I don't want to use the letters L and B and begin to join it together. There is a way to achieve this using that, but I want to draw it from scratch for somebody who have not have any idea about that before. So just follow my steps. Okay, okay, this is what I'm using lines, and right now I want to replicate this same line I used here. I just want to duplicate it. I will hold on it, click it to where I want it to be, and I will hold the right mouse, right click. I have right clicked, and I will release both of them at the same time. I've duplicated this, and so I want to duplicate it one step more further. I will take it to where I want it to be, and then I will right click, and I will release both the right and the left once. Now you see we have duplicated it, and I want to duplicate it once more because I want to achieve this thing exactly the way it is. I will right click, take it to the I will left click, drag it to the position where I want it to be, and then right click and release both of them. I have duplicated it now. I want to also duplicate this one too. So I take it up. If you want to maintain a straight line while you are moving so that it will not be dangling or changing as you are moving up, you click on shift and hold it down while you are moving, and then once you get to the position, you right click and release both. Perfect, you are with me. Okay, good. Now, apart from this, we need to achieve this part. Now I need to achieve this, we need to achieve it. So how do we achieve it? By making sure that the line in between this, it has to be like, it has to be in the center, right? So if we want to replicate it exactly the way it is so that it will be perfectly and evenly distributed, we can go and enable our guide. This guide can help you to do your drawing to avoid issues. Okay, so let's assume this one. Okay, let's use the guide now and make this one to be more perfect. So it is, let's put it here. Okay, this one too, let's put it here. I want you to be snapping to the guide so that it will be faster for me. So I just want to be snapping so that it will be faster. So let's go to the first one now. Okay. Okay. And these two should be perfectly here. On these two, okay. What I'm trying to do is to use the guide, the number of buses to make me have to help me have a perfect distribution all around, a perfect shape all around the logo, so that one leg will not be bigger or larger than the other one. So if you notice, I have three boxes like this, 1 2 3, and this way too I have 1 2 3, making it perfect. So okay, so what else? So I have to achieve the one that is in the center. How many boxes do I have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. 9 boxes. So at least I can divide it into 3 3 3, and it means that the one that will be in the center will be 1 2 3 4. That means the next line can be here. Okay, I didn't copy it, so I'm going to copy it now. Right click and I will release it. Okay, perfect. Looks like we are moving, but it's not making any sense, because if you look at it from here, it will not look as if you are heading anywhere. But just tag along with me. We are going to see how far we have gone when it is time for us to give it color. So what am I going to do next? I'm going to try to produce this curvy shape, and to do that I will choose this cycle. I will hold down the control to make it perfect cycle. Okay, I don't need to be, I just have to let me shift it and arrange it first till I get what I want. So this is the beginning. Okay, I can bring it down. Look at what I'm trying to do. Okay, and then I will replicate the same by moving it down. Okay, I know it doesn't make sense, but just tag along with me for a little more time, and then you are going to understand what I'm doing. So I will reduce this one to achieve this. Okay, I think we just have to be careful to make sure that the lines are covering up at every point. You can see that this one did not cover up and this one did not cover up because the line was way above. Okay, you see it touched it now, but let's go up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, let's go up now. Let's look at this one. You see the way this one touched and touched here? That is the way we want this one to touch. Okay, so we have gotten this. Okay, and then we have gotten this. What we're just trying to do basically is to use the shapes that we have. We are trying to use the shape to bring out these letters out without actually going to do this thing, without actually going to use the letters L and letter B. Okay, let's count this. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Let me try to get the center of this. For me to get the center, what I normally do is that I will use a shape. And then when I use a shape, I will drag this thing here and get the center. So perfect. This is the center. I can delete the shape now. So it means that this thing joined at the center. Perfect. Okay, I think we are moving forward. So that means we are right in what we are doing. So okay, now so let's continue. Okay, so I can remove the grid line now and I can show you what we have done. And let me show you what we have done without the grid line now. Okay, this is what we have been able to achieve. So just like I say, this thing you are seeing here is exactly this thing here, but just that it doesn't really make sense right now. So let me just make it to make a little bit of a sense by removing where that ought to be removed and where that ought to be colored. Let me start by removing. So remember, we go to our visual segment delete tool, and I always tell you I don't personally use it like this. I don't just use it like this. I also I hold on alternate in order to make it easier for me. So this is alternate. This is me using alternate now. So it means that this is what it will look like. Right? Okay, it's making sense. It's taking shape now. You see, it's taking shape. Our L is taking shape, but we are forgetting something. We are forgetting this curvy nature of this place and the curvy nature of this place. So let's go back and put it. Let me put it first before anything else. So I will just take this. Okay. Okay, I think this will do. There is no actually any formula to choose to put in the curve. It's just you knowing the right place for you to put it. Okay, I think this place I've done it, and then I'll go and do the one that ought to be here. Okay, let me just keep this one side because I will still need it to cut the other part. So now that I have gotten this, so I can go ahead. Okay, I've not actually gotten it. Let me copy it outside instead of removing it entirely. Okay, I've copied it. So now visual delete tool, this is where we need you. Okay, Okay. Do you see these little things? You should just be careful of them. Okay. So I deleted something I'm not supposed to delete. So I'll go back and then I will, okay, let me delete it one after the other. Okay, you see it's making sense now, right? So it's making really good sense now. So now until I start giving it color, that is when you are going to understand. You see something like this, something that looks so unique. Okay, now, but this is not what we're looking for, right? So we still have work to do, but I hope you have been able to see how I was able to manipulate the tools, visual segment tool and shapes, in order to be able to come up with something like this.